Okay, welcome back to part three of what I've been doing today. Again, my name is Kim, and I do a lot of things. As I stated in the first two videos, if you've been following me, you know that's why this stain is here, because I made caramel sauce for my husband's iced coffee, and I made apple cider vinegar today. And again, I made two more things that I did not think to film it as content. And please, I apologize. Forgive me for it. I'm going to do better. I actually have a friend on here. I want you to go and follow her. And she's All Things Sean. And she gets on me for not making more content videos. And so does Collectively Different. She's another one. That's my sis. Please go follow her for all things spiritual. She's, been getting on me for not making content videos while I was in the process of moving, but I didn't have anything when we were staying at the hotel with my husband's job, so I didn't feel like I could do any content videos. But now I'm in my house and I'm still not making them, so please bear with me. I'm going to get it together because I do want to grow this channel. Not because I'm looking to be monetized or anything like that. It's just that I do a lot of things, and I just felt like it's time to share it and share who I am behind the scenes. So the other day, I made some juice for my husband. I don't allow my husband to buy fruit juices from the grocery store. They're full of whole bunch of fructose, corn syrup, cornstarch, and all that it's all the unhealthy stuff. If you read the back of it, I'm now seeing that there's some juices that now has, it says it may contain fish in it, it may contain pork in it, it may contain chicken in it. Why are these byproducts in something that you're drinking that has nothing to do with it? But for about a good 8 years, I've been making my own homemade products, and which is one reason why I actually turned my natural products into a business, which I'm going to talk about here on this channel as well. But so I decided he likes to have his lemonade, but he also likes to have lime mixed together as well. And lime is what really has the benefits. Lemons doesn't really have any benefits to it. The benefits are all in limes. Limes is what's natural to this earth. It's what is organic to this earth. Lemon is basically a GMO. It was made by man. But so when I make him something to drink, he loves these citrus drinks. So I'll make him some lemon and lime mixed together. And I did some juicing and stuff. So what I do is I keep my scraps. When I'm making juices and when I'm juicing, making my smoothies or my juices, whatever, I keep the scraps because I can't use household products anymore with chemicals in it because I do have asthma, and it wasn't until 2020 that when I got the C19 that chemicals started, affecting my asthma, in the worst way, whereas, it's always been controlled. So what I did was I decided to start making natural products. So what I did this time and what I did today is I took my scraps for making him some lemonade. So this is just lemons and lime peels, all the peels, and I'm turning this into alcohol. So this actually will be a household cleaner. And what you can do is after it becomes a household cleaner, you can add, some Castile soap. You can use Dr. Bronner's. I actually make my own Castile soaps. And you're going to see soon when my shop reopens, I'll have some Castile liquid soap that was made with lye, not Dr. Bronner's. And I'll also have some castor bars that you can easily grate up and just add some water to it and make it liquid if you would like. But sometimes I'll add a little bit of my Castile in there that I made. But then a lot of times, once it becomes vinegar, it's still simply a cleaner. It will cut through anything, grease, dirt, grout, anything. So all I did was I take some distilled water or some filtered water with my water, and I add some sugar and some yeast, and I'll let that ferment for 10 days. That becomes alcohol. And after that, then I'll go ahead and I'll add my pills in it. And you can also add orange pills. Typically, I'll have a citrus one and I'll have an orange one, but I haven't had any oranges lately because I like the orange smell as well. And sometimes I'll mix them all together because they're just making citrus. But for now, I just had the lemon and the limes. So this will be actually my cleaner, and I'll be able to clean my windows and all the way down to my toilets. And it'll be clean just as well as using all those chemical products that you buy out of the store that actually doesn't benefit anybody, whether you have asthma or not. So in about 3 weeks, this will be ready as well. Again, I just made mine into an alcohol. You don't necessarily have to make it into an alcohol. You can simply just make it into a vinegar. And vinegar will do the same. This citrus vinegar will clean your house just the same as it will if it was alcohol. I don't know if you know, you can actually go to the liquor store right now and buy the Everclear. It's like one of the cheapest bottles of alcohol. And you can buy that Everclear and actually just take it and spray it on your floors and clean your floors and your toilets and everything. And it really will clean it just as well as bleach without all of the headaches from the bleach and things of that nature. And I'm also going to be teaching about blood type eating soon. And if anybody is an A and an O blood type, you're not even supposed to use bleach. Believe it or not, there are certain chemicals that you're not even supposed to have in your home if you're doing blood type eating. And so we're going to be talking about that pretty soon on this channel as well. But this is going to be my citrus cleaner. This will last me almost 6 months. Here I'm finding myself to be cleaning a little bit more because I now have hardwood floors throughout the entire house. And whereas I don't have just carpets anymore. But I love this stuff. I have family members using it because, like I said, it cleans just like the store-bought cleaners without all the chemicals and the headaches and all that. Now, on to really quickly one of my favorite things to do. And the reason why it's just covered up because I haven't put the lid on it yet. But this is one of my favorite things to do. So, wine. I make a lot of fruit wine. It is so simple. It is absolutely legal. You're not distilling it. And so it's a very simple process. What makes it difficult is basically not taking your time making it. I just took some strawberries that looked like they were about to go bad. And instead of throwing them away, you can compost them because I do that as well. We're going to talk about that on this channel as well. But I decided today, you know what? I've never made a strawberry wine. So I'm going to make a small batch of it. Typically, as I stated, I'll make a big batch. And I'm going to show you pretty soon. Normally, I make a 2-gallon bucket. This is my brewing bucket. Right now, I do have... you can see, oops, I'm making a mess. Watermelon in here. I shouldn't have done it. But okay, anyway, where's my washcloth? Okay, dishcloth, sorry. And so I decided I needed a little bit more fruit. I did have some watermelon that was frozen. So I decided to go ahead and thaw that out and everything like that. And I'll show you that process because I hadn't started that one. So I'll be able to show you that process. I mean, I started it, but I hadn't finished it because I'm adding some more. See, it smells like a little like bleach, but you have to use that. That is for making fermenting anything. But this is just simply. So what I do is, for me, what I do is I take my fruit and a lot of people like to boil theirs. I don't boil my fruit. So what I do is, but I do clean it off really, really good. And then I put it in my water and I put what is called Camden tablets. And I put that in there. What Camden tablets do is it removes all the nasty bacteria, the unwanted bacteria that is hiding in the fruit. It removes it from the fruit so that you won't be fermenting all that bad bacteria, because this is actually going to give you some good bacteria as well. And so once I do that, I let it sit for like 24 hours. And then I come back the next day after I let it sit. And then I go ahead and add my sugar. I'll go ahead and add my sugar. And there's a lot of other ingredients that I add. And I probably should have shown you. And I'm going to show you really quickly. And I do apologize. I didn't really think I wasn't going to show you this part, but I guess I can. And so what I do is I add some wine tannings. Hopefully you can see that. Some yeast nutrients. These are the Camden tablets. The label's a little upside down, so bear with me. There we go. These are the Camden tablets. And I know it's probably backwards. Again, bear with me because I'm not used to making videos. I add my potassium. My acid. And one thing I believe. Yeah, and my peptic enzyme. And these are the things that I add in. So typically, like I said, I'm usually making a 2-gallon batch. Sometimes I'll make a 5-gallon batch. We get water deliveries. So we have a water cooler. We get water deliveries. And sometimes I'll keep one of the jugs because they make for perfect, what is called cardboards. There's another name for it. I can't think of it right now. It makes for the perfect. So that's a 5-gallon. Sometimes I'll make some in there. I have some berry wine, some mixed berry wine that I've made in the past. I've made some pineapple. I made some peach, some regular grape. I made actually white grape and purple grapes. White grapes is made from the green grapes. Oh God, I've made so many wines. I can't even think right. Mango I've made. I've actually made chocolate. Unfortunately, my chocolate and my peppermint chocolate got broken during the movers. When the movers brought our stuff here, they actually broke 3 bottles. I had 1 bottle of peppermint that was made with just peppermint leaves. And then I made another peppermint bottle with actually crushed peppermint candies. And I wanted to see which one was going to taste better. Now, I did get to taste it because, there's several steps to making wine. And so in the first step, I really didn't like it all that much. The candy one all that much. It was extremely too sweet. And I felt like the one with the mint leaves were not sweet enough. I don't think I used enough mint leaves. But I did rack it into the second fermenting process. And excuse me one moment, if you don't mind. And then at the same time, it goes through another process, so it may taste differently. So I was hoping to be able to taste the second process. But unfortunately, it broke. And then I made one that was a peppermint, which was a mixture of the candies and the mint leaves with chocolate, and I used cocoa nibs. I wanted to use pure chocolate, and unfortunately those 3 got broken, so I have to start all over. And so, but that's all you put in here. So you put these in here and you let this sit for 24 hours now also. And you can just cover it with a cloth. At this point, you don't need that, no fancy equipment right now. So I'll put a rubber band around here and it'll sit until tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'll do what is called pitching the yeast. Where you can either make a slurry with your yeast or you can use the warm water with the yeast. But me personally, I just like to put the yeast just right in. I've never had a problem with that. It always worked for me. And I'll put that in and then I'll put the actual lid on it with the, I'm sorry y'all wasn't prepared. Because like I said, I wasn't going to show you this process at first. But once I put the lid on, then I'll put this on, and what you'll do is you'll put some distilled water in here as well. And this is show you your fermenting process. You want to put it even. There's 2 lines right here. You'll want to put it even there, and you'll just put the lid on, and this goes inside of the lid. And typically for me, I normally have about a 7 to 10 day fermenting process for the first fermentation. And then typically for the second one, I do about a good 30 days. But what you want to do is you want to stir it every day. So I'll take you on that journey when I do. That's watermelon right now with the watermelon. But I just wanted to show you really quickly that I do have some strawberry that's going to be going on. And like I said, I'll just pitch the yeast tomorrow and I'll show you that as well. So you can see that. So I'm going to cut this one off and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you one more thing that I made that I think you'll really, really like. Sorry. Again, thank you for being here. Comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions or concern about either one of these, please ask in the comments. Again, if you have any suggestions, if it's something that I can do, I'll be happy to do it for you.